everybody, it's Pippa. I am in my jammies in my cafe area on the floor, and I had an incident a few days ago where I had to be rushed to the hospital. I had to call an ambulance, my husband did, and we realized that, you know, in a state of like urgency, that it's not a good time to try to figure out where is magazines or where is your shoes or clothes. I was taken with no clothes on my bathroom floor, and so if I hadn't been alert to tell him, get me some clothes, I would have left the hospital in a gown and no shoes at all. So in the last week, I've got some advice online from my Spoonie sisters and my other RA warriors and other people that are fighting autoimmune diseases, and it was advised that I should have a go bag and keep it in my trunk. So I already had this bag here. It's a rolling bag. It's cheap brand, and it has a handle that, oh, I can't do it, but it pops out, and there's wheels on it. And then there's also a little emergency tag on here, so in case I can't speak. This is in my trunk. My husband pulls it out, and it's just got some doctors' phone numbers on it. And the things that I packed in the bag are things that I'm not going to use every day, because this bag may be in the trunk for 6 months. But I got some comfortable shoes out of my closet. They're Nike, and they've got a big toe box, which I like for my feet swelling. They could be flip-flops, whatever you choose. So I pack them in the bottom of the bag. And then I want to make sure that while I'm there, if I have to be admitted to the hospital, or if I'm there for 10 hours, or I don't have clothes on, that I have some comfortable jammies. And these are really lightweight. I live in Arizona, so these are Ralph Lauren. They kind of look like boy jammies, but they're ladies' jammies. And I have them a little bit too big for me, so that they can be loose-fitting in the hospital. I wouldn't pack a flannel thing, because, you know, when you're sick, you get hot, you get cold, you get hot, you get cold. So if I'm hot, I have on the lightweight stuff. And then I have a banky from home, so I can feel comfortable. And it's in my go bag. And then this is my favorite hoodie. I was looking for it the other night. Where's my favorite hoodie? It's Victoria's Secret pink, because sometimes I like to hide underneath my hoodie. But now it's going to be in my emergency go bag again, which I will keep in my trunk. So don't look for this in my closet anymore. I told my husband I need another one. And then some like sweatpants. They're Victoria's Secret pink as well. And this is like for whenever I leave the hospital, so I can have clean clothes. That's really important. And then I put a teddy bear in there, because when you're really sick, you kind of feel insecure, and having something, and maybe you don't like teddy bears, maybe you bring something else. You decide how you'll pack your go bag. And then just in a plastic bag, I put several extra pair of socks that I got at Forever 21 and some other undergarments, so when I leave the hospital, we don't have to worry about those. And you can see Pippa's pet is coming in to investigate what is going on. And then I did a makeup bag, and it's got in my makeup, so when I leave the hospital, maybe the next day or the next week, I've got my stuff. I have allergies, so I use this Vanna Cream soap. So there's certain things that I can't use, and there's certain things that I can. And then I've got some Vanna Cream hand and face lotion. And then this is also for hands. This is something I'm not allergic to. This is by Mary Kay. Let's see, Mary Kay. Satiny hands. And then a small toothpaste, Colgate toothpaste. I like that. And then I've also got a small travel size deodorant, and boy, I'm always having to hide the bags under my eyes, so I've got some Lancome under eye concealer. It's an issue that I have. And then, oh yes, a toothbrush, kind of like a going on vacation, but not. And then a little bit of Revlon lip stuff that stays on for a long time. And again, this is for me. I don't want to look in the mirror and be like, oh my God, I'm scared looking. And then I use this all the time. This is a Mary Kay face powder that I use. I don't like to use a lot of liquid stuff, and I'm not allergic to this. It doesn't break me out. It's a mineral powder, and it's just, you can layer it on, so I don't have to worry about a liquid while I'm in the hospital. And then I just have this thing that I picked up at Kohl's during the holidays, so it's cool. It's a travel thing. And then because this will be in my car and I live in Arizona, I'm double bagging it because I'll check on this every month to see if things are leaking out or something. And then I just put a book in here, so I have a book. And then I like my own washcloth, so Pippa likes a clean washcloth. Because maybe they won't have something right away, and my husband can dip this in water and cool myself off. Oh, and for with my sweatpants to go home, just a basic white tee. This is from H&M, and this is their Lug brand. I really like a basic white tee. And then I'm always wanting to take notes. I actually send these out in Pippa's happiness packages. So I bought one for myself, and I've got some extra things because when people start asking me questions and talking fast and answering fast, I just want to take notes and remember what's going on. Or I want to do this, and I want them to all go away. So I have several of these around the house. I call this my binky, but it's just to keep the light out of my eyes. And when you're in the hospital, they get the bright lights on you, and everybody's talking to you, and it causes me a lot of anxiety. I picked this up for like $5 at Sally's Beauty Supply, and I just picked up a $1.99 brush as well. And then I put a weird toy in there. This is like all in this plastic Ziploc bag, and some Clorox wipes and some Victoria's Secret lotion that I'm allergic to. Excuse my hair. And some of my own Kleenex brand Kleenex, and some crackers, because sometimes it takes them a while to get food to you. And then I've got some Burt's Bees cream as well. This is, again, something I'm not allergic to. So this is all in this bag. So my husband or my friends, nobody has to run around and look for stuff for me. It's just going to all be in the truck, because when he probably should have been, when we should have been calling my rheumatologist or my internist to say I'm on the way to the hospital so they could communicate with the hospital, the poor man was running around trying to find undergarments and important things in case I was admitted. It was really scary what happened to me. Then my friends told me that I need to pack a go bag for him, because if I am admitted, he's going to be there for a while. So in his bag, we've got a travel size speed stick and a travel size Kroger from Fry's brand mouthwash, and a clean toothbrush, new, and some corn nuts, because man, these will last through years. And then a full-size toothbrush, toothpaste, Colgate. And then he likes the Head and Shoulders shampoo. I doubt he'll shower there, but you never know what'll happen. We just hope for the best, prepare for the worst. And then some Altoids. And then he loves these. Don't food shame him, please. He loves these, so they're in there. And then he's got some gum and some hard candy. And then I just put this all in Ziploc bags in case something leaks out. And then he's got some corn chips. Again, these just will be okay for months. And then some Kroger brand beef jerky. So he doesn't have to stop for food. And when he gets there, he doesn't have to, because he may be hungry and his blood sugar may drop. He doesn't have to worry about, where am I going to get food? How am I going to get food? Because these things just really did happen to us. And then he does have tablets and reading devices, but just some handy magazines. He likes to read this. We get a subscription to that. And then he likes Bloomberg Weekly. And these are just magazines we had laying around the house. And he can read them while he's sitting there waiting for them to figure out what to do. So this was my video on packing a to-go bag and kind of why we need it, because when we're in an emergency situation, ourselves, our caregivers, our spouses, everything is happening so very fast that our brains aren't thinking, and we shouldn't, in my opinion, use our energy on figuring out where our undergarments are. Do we have some food? Do we have a toothbrush or lotion? I'm also going to make a photograph of a copy of my driver's license and my insurance card and those vital things so that they can be in my to-go bag as well. So if he's not able to grab my purse or figure out what purse I'm using for the day, because I love purses, you won't have to worry about that, because that's just going to be in the to-go bag. And I've also made up an emergency checklist, like what we should do, and I'll share that with you in another video. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and maybe share it on Facebook or another social media. Thank you very much. Namaste. Have a happy day.